Welcome to qnawire.
Hi, this is problem 21 of chapter 5, section 2. In this problem, we're given that the mean value of one dice being rolled is going to be 3.5. And in a previous problem, problem 20, we found out that the mean sum for when two dice are rolled is 7. So now we want to figure out what the mean sum for when 3 dice are rolled. And by sum, we're just taking the 3 face values of each die and adding them together. So let's go ahead and start off by looking at the one die case. So with one die, we already know that that's going to be a mean of 3.5. I'll go ahead and write it as mu equals 3.5. For the two dice case, let's go ahead and kind of logic our way through this instead of doing it through the math we did in problem 20. So in the two dice case, let's imagine that instead of rolling them both at once, we roll them each separately. So for the first roll, go ahead and say first roll, we should expect an average value of 3.5 because that's just a single dice, and that is the exact same as our first case here. For the second roll, or on the second die, we'll also expect an average of 3.5. Now, logically, if we want to know what the average sum of the two dice is going to be, it should make sense that the average sum is going to be the average of the individual die. So 3.5 plus 3.5, and that equals 7. And indeed, we discussed this in problem 20 that the average or the mean is indeed 7. So when we go down to the 3 dice case, let's try working out as individual throws as well. So for the first roll, once again, we're going to expect an average value of 3.5 just for that one die. For the second roll, again, a 3.5. And for the third roll, once again, since it's just a single die, that's going to be 3.5. Now, if we want to sum all of the faces here and get the average, it should make sense that the average is simply going to be 3.5 plus 3.5 plus 3.5. So taking the average of each of these dice and adding together, we should get 10.5 as our average. And that is indeed the correct answer. And in a later problem, we are going to partially verify that it is indeed 10.5. So thank you, and tune in again.